In the height of the Second World War, two P-51 Mustangs raced to defend their bomber group, armed with 6 Browning 50 caliber machine guns and equipped with a new Rolls-Royce Merlin piston engine. They could reach speeds of over 5,000 kilometers. But the aircraft they are chasing was an aircraft designed to outrun and outclimb any threat. This plane was designed to bring a devastating knockout punch to the Allies' aviation. Turned out to be a gigantic strategic failure. Before the war began, the Germans saw potential in the newer technology, the turbojet. In fact, the Me-262 wasn't the first jet, but the first jet fighter. The award of the first jet belongs to the Heinkel H-78, but due to the engine's high consumption of fuel, it could stay airborne only for 10 minutes. In its first version, the Me-262 had Junkers Jumo 210 piston engines, not a jet engine, and took to the sky April 18, 1941. The reason why is because Messerschmitt wanted to test the airframe first, and also because the engines came out late, part of the reason why the engines are under the way. The third prototype, however, took to the sky with Junkers Jumo 004 turbojets. On July 18, 1942, the jet could reach speed of over 9,000 km an hour, outclassing the British Spitfire and the newly introduced P-51 Mustang. On November 26, 1943, the Me-262 was put into Adolf Hitler. He asked Sir William Messerschmitt if the machine could be loaded with bombs. This having been carried beforehand, the answer is affirmative. Hitler agreed to start production of the aircraft, but on one condition, that it would be mainly used as a bomber, in German, Blitzbomber, which he urgently needed to prepare the Allied landings. This decision turned out to be a strategic mistake. Indeed, the Me-262 had been designed to be an interceptor, and because of the pilot's limited field of vision on the ground, it had a relatively low precision for bombing missions. Other variants of the Me-262 were built. The Me-262A1A Schwabel or Swallow was designed to be a fighter and an interceptor. The Me-262A2A Stormbird was designed to be a bomber, and a two-seater Niger prototype version was the Me-2BU1A U1 was a bomber as well. For its armament, the Me-262 was armed with 4 30mm Rheinborsig Mk108 cannons, 24 R4M 50mm rockets, and could be fitted with 2,000 kilogram bombs, only for A2 Stormbird. The Me-262 proved to be an effective weapon against enemy bombers and their escorts. Me-262 pilot came a total of 542 Allied aircraft shot down. Even if the Me-262 had a lot of advantages, the Allies had one over on maneuverability. The Me-262 wasn't agile. In fact, it's one of the reasons it was easy to bring it down. Credit for the first Messerschmitt Me-262 jet fighter to be brought down in combat belongs to Joseph Myers and Manfred Quarry on board their P-47, who brought a 6,000 kilogram machine into the ground on August 28, 1944. Thank you for watching this Me-262 documentary. This was Ysflight. See you in the sky.
Bombay. What was that? What the hell was that? It went by like we were standing still. Blue leader to group. Get off the air. Going by at 2 o'clock. What the hell is it?
It was the Messerschmitt 262, the world's first operational jet fighter.